consulting framework model. Okay. So why do we need the consulting process as a model? You can make your business without any model, but better to have, in particular, to show it to the client company, because consulting, that is an invisible product. Okay, so if I'm a company owner, say, oh, okay. I've heard of Mie-san is a good consultant to give me a good marketing practice. Okay, I will call her up or I will visit to her office and ask her about her service. So she said she okay, so she will charge the $2,000 per day. And that's all. I am not, how can I say, encouraged to engage with her because there is no guarantee, no promise. What can be delivered, what can be, how can I say, come as an outcome to me. The company, the people, our client doesn't buy our analysis and our report, our recommendation. They buy the result through the consultation. But we cannot, before the project, we cannot show that the result. Okay, we can show some result past our experiences, but the customer wants to very customize their own result, their own solution. So we can promise some solution, but most of it we cannot exact solution. But again, we have to sell this product, invisible product. So you better to have a consulting model. How do you make a progress to such a things? Also, you can show some past record and experiences, successful story. That is very important to persuade and to convince the client to buy it. Okay, so better to have a consulting model of process. Okay, why standard consulting process is needed? Consulting service must have a standard process that enable the consultant service to execute efficiently. Sorry, and clients can imagine, follow the process, and facilitate data information acquisition analysis, use and sharing can be driven by this model. Okay, definitely that the four of you mentioned about that. The first is the inquiry and request to clarify the inquiry request and determine why does client want to have it, what does clients want to have it. That is a very important point. And you mentioned about the first 2 hours meeting is a very important to clarify something. Okay. Okay. So that's what is a standard consulting process? Process varies depending on the nature of project, of course. Very much varies. However, it generally has four steps. One is a fact-finding analysis. Second is solution development. Third is action or planning. Fourth is review. And definitely, before the fact-finding, we have to go through the inquiry, scheduling, determine the methodology, or the other model that you mentioned, request, and some of data analysis before the contract. Okay. And again, that why and the what is needed clearly upfront from this. Okay. And then you can propose the consulting project to the money. Then when you are contracted, Okay, some of the fact finding again that analytical work can be done before the contract. That mainly after the contract, we will get data collection, analysis, and teamwork. What else? Training. So okay. So fact finding. This is diagnostic phase. Diagnostic. Okay. Okay. In my case, I went to the health check this March. Okay, so 2 days the check and test and many things. And after 2 days, the factor finding. Yeah, doctor said that I have some risk, unfortunately with my heart and with my liver. So that is a factor finding analysis with some data. Then he recommended me some solution idea. One is for heart. Yeah, what is the heart for heart? My heart is that he asked me, that recommended me to the much more precise diagnosis once again. Or the other aspect that he recommended me to exercise twice in a week actually. That is the solution, the development solution. And action plan. Okay, so I'm gonna take that the number 2 action. So they take exercise twice. But so far, I'll be out of my home the next 2 months. So how can we make such a schedule? That is action plan. And then we will implement, I will do exercise. Anyhow, even in Ho Chi Minh City, the last week I was in Bandar Sri Begawan, it's a Brunei. Yesterday I was Singapore. In fact, it is Batam, not Singapore, Indonesia. Okay. So I will do some exercise and see that the effect of the result of my action plan. Okay. So diagnostic and issue make a subject, and develop action plan and implementation and see feedback. Plan to see. It's a very general, everybody commonly that they go through for consulting project. Okay, but most of that the text they don't, they featured from factor finding. But before the factor finding, again, scheduling, clarify, inquiry, that the decide methodology, again that the confirm request, and some initial data analysis. Okay, so or clarify the why or what to do. That is before this one. It's a very important. Okay, so what's the next? How? Meeting with clients. Yeah, of course. Yes. Meeting with the CEO, the president, is a very important. In particular, when we kick off, when we decide the project, so that before the meeting, first meeting with the CEO, we have to prepare. And in many cases, they are very busy, even though they had committed 1 hour the meeting in as a result, they reserve their time for 1 hour. The time can be shortened only 15 minutes, or we will lose the chance to meet with him or her. Okay, so we must prepare for the first meeting. As careful as much as it, and we can be very efficient, effective to make a good presentation and interview. Yeah. You don't expect 2 hours, 3 hours longer. Yeah, okay, it can be very happy for you. Good luck for you, 2 or 3 hours. But if very busy and CEO, they have only 30 minutes. Or they will sit, some the very CEO, the service CDO, they will be sitting with you 15 minutes. But after 15 minutes, when you get boring, they go home. Okay, that is very important. Okay, developing proposal that include how to proceed. Confirming the client. Okay, the first meeting, you offer the scoping, your consulting project. Okay, then you will modify, negotiate, discuss with them, and confirm. Then you can start analysis. And through the data collection analysis, say the diagnostic part, you can find some real issues and hidden subject, or some apparent subject. You will find many in-depth thing to be solved. Okay. So after some certain period with a diagnostic part, you will meet once again CEO and confirm what is the most important, the serious problem they have. You have to agree with the CEO. That is, I think you see issues. Yeah. After the analysis, you will confirm the issue of this company. The other is I don't know. Again, that the clarify what is the strong point, weak point, opportunity, and threat, and so on. So then we will, take get into the developing the action plan. Sorry. Okay. What are here? Yeah, action plan. And some project needs the in-depth analysis how to develop action plan 1-2 weeks, and then we will give that the recommendation or following up for the training and the other implementation stage. After some certain period implementations, we will have check the reviews, feedback, and some cases we will make the some feedback. Yeah, getting feedback, we will remake the plan once again from here, and to go the implementation once again. So some consulting projects, it's longer than 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Very, very continuous. Okay, so this is consulting process. How does execute? How again develop process model, the best fit to your purpose. Okay. What else? Oh, this is the other model process. So please consider the consulting model, the process-wise, not content or analytical tool. Okay. First, inquiry, accept inquiry. Then have a meeting, and you will decide the range of work, focus point of this with the CEO, and input from the company. You must ask them to confirm them to cooperate with us, because company data that is very important. Or we must be allowed to get into the factory or some the operation. Otherwise, we cannot ourselves. We must have some people to be interviewed. That is an input from the company. The better way is that you will ask the CEO to confirm at least one person who in charge of project to communicate with you. That is very important. Because the CEO is very busy, so that even though we email to him, sometimes that no response. So that we need the other person, gatekeeper, communicate people. That is very important. Yeah. Okay, then that the organizing teamwork, scheduling. Somebody said scheduling is very important. Yeah. Also, scheduling can determine that the cost. Yeah, our labor cost. The scheduling will develop not only the time slot, but also the costing. The scheduling is very important. Then that is some financial state marketing information desktop survey. We do some diagnosis and real diagnosis. and give a recommendation following. This is very general. That's the case that we may have here the contract phase, here or here. Okay, so this is not process-wise, the contents-wise. Okay, the analysis can be environment analysis, site analysis, documentation analysis, interview analysis. The way how to get information. We consultant need the information. Our job is how use the information to make analysis and to get findings through the information. Our skill is to find that there's something behind the information. People cannot see it, but with analytical tools, we can find the issue, something that is hidden. Okay, environment, site, document, hearing. That's the three major tools and the channels to collect the information, and that information can be analyzed with the prospective, subjective, quantitative, qualitative. This is the prospective of the collected data information to be analyzed. Okay, what else? 11:45. I must finish. Don't worry. This is another model. Okay, the clarify needs and review. Say, prior diagnosis over the environment. The environment is the two environments. One is external environment. The other is internal environment. Simple too. Yeah, we go through about it. Okay. And measurement, resource analysis. Yeah, this is internal analysis, environmental analysis. Determine the management issue. What is the problem? Okay. So we must do this kind of work again before the first visit. And with first visit, we will issue some point of the subject. We imagine, guess, we suppose, and we will ask the CEO's reaction. They say, oh, no, that is not issue. We have already done it. And then, on the other hand, okay, that is I was totally blind about it. Please do analysis in depth. It depends, the reaction, response from the CEO is different. But please do not, hesitate to, modify your proposal, your issue. Because the clients is there. We must, consultants, give the solution to the client. We do not need to insist our view or our perspective. Okay. So please do not insist your own perspective. You will discuss with them and agree. What is the most important issues? Okay. What else? Draft proposal management innovation people. Okay, this is the proposal, and give it to them, leave it to them in the paper. But better to have, in verbally, you have to have a confirm about the project, including some the contract, the board structural contract. Okay, paper will, okay. And the action plan, this is, diagnosis parts. This model, imagine the diagnostic parts can be done prior to the contract, optimize action plan. But in fact, after the contract, we need a lot of analysis. Okay. Then that we can make some new action plans, consensus, and presentation, recommendation, and assist in implementation. Okay, definitely some of the action must be taken into the action, and review the evaluations and further assistance. Okay, and this time we visit the company for the consulting, but we cannot cover this implementation. Our job will be end up with a recommendation for action plan. We cannot, yeah, the people, maybe Vietnamese people, you can follow up with their implementation. But the other people from the foreign countries, you can ask, monitor the hands-on implementation stage. Okay? In particular, 8 days on the job training. That's the on the job training will end up with the recommendation presentation. Okay, so time is running fast. This is another model. Okay, check corporate situation like SWOT analysis, balance scorecard, then the performance analysis. That is a different view. This model is focused on the performance. Say that the sales amount, profitability, or cost level, okay, performance analysis. In particular, so the performance analysis will have four perspectives. One is a chronological change. Performance last year, this year, it's improving or not. This is chronological time. Second is a benchmarking. Our sales is exceeding the competitors. Okay. Benchmark. Okay. Compare with the competitors. Okay. Third perspective is third perspective is competitors. A benchmark is our performance is exceeding the other companies within the same industry. Okay, so the other perspective is just the third way is very exact competitors, and the fourth is we call it adherence. Adherence is okay. The the company will have some plan. This year we will achieve the 30% of share. This is plan, and after this year, how much percentage we can get? 25%. The planned result, how defined? This is planned performance. This is adherence we call. So adherence can be another analytical field of a perspective. But most of the cases, this the adherence can be a very big company. They are monitoring this adherence. But usually we do such a history of some competitors. Okay. And then we will, this is a very, result-oriented, quantitative analysis. Here, we go into drill down how the company does have their resource, how the company will activate their resource against the environment. Okay, strong point, weak point, the external, the threat, opportunities, so on, so forth, and so on. Okay, and then we will structuring the strategy. Okay, so to use the strengths, how to improve, how to get the chance for the external circumstance, and how to establish a good management system and set the goals also. This is the sort of the established strategic planning. The strategy process is very simple. Make a structure, conduct, implement, and see the performance. Structure, conduct, performance. Strategy is one. The other one is the next one, the action plan. Okay, according to the strategy, then we will set the KPI and picture the process and determine the people who respond to each actions and deploy the schedule entire organization. Okay, plan and this chart can be followed by plan to check action cycle. Okay, so anyway, still that some way, but better to stop here and give you the lunch break until the 1:15. Okay, so could you announce it?
Học hành em chịu cái vụ này luôn, nó hơi bực mình hết rồi đó. for the lunch. We stop now for lunch, and you have to